I spent 100 days in hardcore Minecraft and beat the Ender Dragon on day 99. On day 0, I made some stone tools and then found a village where I got a bed and slept the night. On day 1, I dug a hole in a mountain and started building in it. On day 2, I went mining and the very first thing I made with iron was a shield. By day 3, I had full iron and found a mine shaft. On days 4, 5, and 6, I mined diamonds. On day 7, I used 3 diamonds and made a diamond pickaxe. On day 8, I started working on a farm. On day 9, I started working on a cow pen. And on day 10, I got some cows. On day 11, I made a sugarcane farm and then got some obsidian from the lava pool next to my base. Alright guys, I'm gonna make the enchantment table. Here we go. 1, 2, and enchantment table right there. On days 13 to 14, I started working on the interior of my base. And on day 15, I started making a indoor farm. On day 16, I mainly worked on making a organizable chest system for the interior of my base. On days 17 and 18, I worked on the interior more, and it looks very good now. On day 19, I finished this automatic farm that I was working on, and it looks very cool. On day 24, I mined the fence outside because I already had a farm that was inside the base and didn't need the fence. Also, I forgot to hit record for like 5 days, so yeah, that's pretty much it, but like, I'm pretty sure for the past 5 days, I was just like working on the interior. On day 25, I was getting ready for the taiga expedition, where I would basically just get a ton of taiga wood, but I never found it. I came back on day 29, and sadly did not find any taiga. On days 30 to 33, I made the plans for a gigantic castle that I was going to build later on in the video. On day 34 and 35, I made some bookshelves so I could access the level 30 enchant in the enchantment table. On day 36, I dug out a lot of dirt. I also got planks so I can fill in the area that I dug out with wood. On day 37, I got a lot of wood, and then I placed the wood inside my planting area. On day 38, I didn't record, so yeah, it doesn't really exist. On day 39, I placed some more wood, and then I planned out my first blocks that I would use for the castle, because I'm gonna have like some mixed things. On day 40, I continued placing blocks around the castle, and then I also mined the stairs that I put there previously, so I could make room for the porch. On day 41, I added the porch, and I also moved the stairs, and it looks very cool now. All I would need to do is just terraform it, and the outside is done. On day 42, I finished the bookshelves for the enchantment table, and I now can have level 30 enchants. On day 43, I met this Enderman. I don't know, I'm gonna name him Todd. And yeah, I got him into a boat and moved him. On day 44, I made the animal pen bigger so the cows could have more room. I also made this archway, but I would remove it later because it was ugly. On day 45, I went outside for the first time in like 4 months, and I got a new shader pack, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. On day 45, I made a new archway because I didn't like the previous one. On day 45, I thought I had an elytra, and I fell down my planting area, and then I got some lecterns so I could get some useful books for my armor. On day 46, I got Protection 4 and Fortune 3. On day 47, I got Unbreaking 3 for 10 emeralds, which is really lucky, and then I also got a Fletcher so I could get a ton of emeralds. After that, I put my pickaxe in the enchantment table and got exactly what I wanted for my pickaxe.
Into here, we're gonna win every single match.
Guys, it's day 50. Oh my god. I'm celebrating here with Joseph, Hector, Maximus, and JJ. And
you're not celebrating with me. I'm just in a party because no one invited you.
What? That was the easiest.
I walked my fish yesterday and fed the carpet. It was pretty difficult to go poop in the sink.
What you just said?
I'm going to see you.
On day 51, I bought a ton of food from this farmer and got a lot of XP. On day 52, I went mining for diamonds. On day 53, I made a diamond pickaxe, and then I made like a couple pieces of armor. I also made a sword, so I'm basically like kitted right now. On day 54, I traded a lot of my emeralds for food, so I could have an unlimited supply of food for a whole lifetime. Then, I got Silk Touch on my diamond pickaxe with all the best enchantments. On day 55, I did almost the same thing as yesterday. On day 56, I tested my replay mod and worked on the farm a bit. Now, it's time to mine some diamonds. After that, I put on a full set of diamond armor, and this will be my armor for the rest of the series. Say hello to my brother, guys. You're now in the video, Tommy.
Let's go, guys.
On days 57 to 61, I prepared for the nether. We're going in the portal.
Circle. 8.
Hector, we're in. After that, I dug an area around me so I wouldn't get killed by any ghast or hostile mobs. On day 62, I returned and started working on my castle. From days 63 to 65, I cut down some more trees so I could get more emeralds. From days 66 to days 67, I went in search of a nether fortress. After 35 minutes of looking around for nether fortresses, I finally found one and dug straight into a blaze spawner. Totally didn't use chunk base, by the way. I'm gonna kill some blazes and get out of here. On day 69, I walked around until I found a village, and now I'm getting a villager trading hall set up, and then I can get some good enchantments for my armor. By the way, sorry the villagers kind of look creepy, like don't be freaked out. It's not Herobrine, it's just my texture pack, like acting up or something. I have no clue why it's happening. On day 71, I went around and searched for a village. After around like 2 days of searching, I finally found a village on day 73, and yeah, it had what I needed. It had some. I was about to go to bed, and then I started feeding the villagers, and it kind of just like didn't work for some reason. Like they weren't breeding. Something's wrong with the game. On day 74, I killed Endermen and got like 12 pearls, so I can go to the stronghold and activate the portal. I came back to my base, and on day 75, I started the journey to get to the stronghold and activate the portal. On day 76, I started making a pathway down, and I finally dug into the stronghold. On day 77, I found a bookshelf area where I got like a couple stacks of bookshelves for the future, and then I found the portal. We need one more to complete the portal. Just one more. On day 78, I started the journey back, which was very hard because I forgot the coordinates of my base, but then I found it again, and yeah, I'm not sure how many days it took, but it took a while to get back. On day 80, I got back from the stronghold. So right after, I decided I wanted to get mending, so I went to where all the villagers are and finally got mending. On day 81, I wasted no time and got some emeralds so I could lock the trade for the mending book and get mending on my pickaxes. With all the materials that I need, I finally went over and locked the trade for mending. On day 82, I went straight to mining wood so I can get emeralds to get more mending books. On day 83, I re-enchanted my sword and found the ender pearl that we are going to use for the end portal. Then, for the next 7 days, I worked on the castle non-stop. On day 92 and 93, I mined trees. On day 94, I went over to the village and got a lot of mending books. On day 95, I searched for some pumpkins to use for the Ender Dragon fight and finally found one. On day 96, I started the journey to the stronghold, and on day 97, I would use my last Ender Eye to complete the portal and enter the end. What have I gotten myself into today? This is terrible. Right after I entered the End Island, I started working on getting the crystals destroyed so the Ender Dragon couldn't heal. After that, I waited for the Ender Dragon to perch so I could kill the dragon with my Sharpness 5 diamond sword. My armor is almost done. My armor is literally going to be done in like a couple seconds. after killing the Ender Dragon, I went into the portal and spent the final days watching the sunset go down. Well, it's our last day here on this Earth, whatever this is, whatever planet. It's day 99, and we killed the Ender Dragon. And we're going to spend the whole day looking at the sun, reflecting on what we have done.